around Oriole Park in Baltimore. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. John Means gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now at the plate here is Bo Bichette. He will lead this one off today. Strike one to start the at-bat.
136.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 0-2 once more. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
So the next to bat will be Chris Taylor. First pitch on its way.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. From the stretch, George Springer is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Behind 0-2 now. Bichette, base runner at first with one out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
This is foul right side. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, just keeping him close. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. Jays 0. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. So stepping in is number 1. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the shortstop, number 1.
And the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0.
Aye. Look out, 1-1.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Line toward the alley in left center. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Third baseman.
At the plate, Ramon Urias runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Over to first, Rio. Dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
The 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 31.
So now here is Cedric Mullins looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. It's fouled away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Springer on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Yeah, here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
0-2. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Orioles lead 1. Still no score. Cavan Biggio stepping up now. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. So next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. First offering on its way. Ground ball right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next to stand in is Corey Dickerson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
That's a hit, the first of the year for the Blue Jays. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Dickerson isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Adley Rutschman digging in now.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Mountcastle is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a liner. Gurriel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 7.
Next, here is Gunnar Henderson trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Here he comes again, 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gurriel gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in will be Teoscar Hernandez. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .348 batter, and of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. Mullins is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So 1 away in the Toronto 3rd, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Mullins arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the
3. That's ball 4.
At the plate now is Chris Taylor. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Here's George Springer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Ball
One
one.
ball, one strike.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three. Up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. struck out in his first at-bat. No balls and one strike. Taylor stands at first with one out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Rounded weakly down the line toward third. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Ready now is Cavan Biggio. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Nope.
And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. From the stretch, the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard on the ground towards short. Right to him. Throwing the dirt as this pops right up over his shoulder.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. Ripped down the first base line. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading
Digging in is the outfielder, Cedric
The
Mullins.
center fielder, number 31.
First pitch on its way. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. He's got it. And there's one down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Catcher, Adley.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, Adley Rutschman. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Fastball.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gurriel retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Next up is Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
That's in there. 3-1. Jansen, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ready on 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot. And he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he'll dive back in safely. A 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Bottom of the inning now. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Ryu's ready. Here's the delivery. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey! One ball, 2 strikes.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now, Gunnar Henderson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here's the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, DJ Stewart. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball one, well below the zone. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Now it'll be George Springer. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First delivery to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Ball too high, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
In the air, down the line in left. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. Next up, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. D.L. Hall is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 50, D.L. Hall.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next to dig in, Cavan Biggio. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Fastball called for strike two.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfield. Ready now for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ryu comes set. First pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He's set. The 0-1.
I got the count 0-2.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. No damage done after the 2-out triple. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel.
3.
Now to the plate, Danny Jansen. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Striding in is Chris Taylor. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. High chopper towards first. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. George Springer the next to hit. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Bichette on third with 2 out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Two and 1, here it is. This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. It remains 1-0. Julian Merriweather was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 67, Julian.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes.
Orioles, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Merriweather is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-1 home. Here's a pop-up now. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next, it'll be number 1. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Into the box, Ramon Urias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners going. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2-1 now. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Popped up. Biggio has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So now to the plate, Cedric Mullins, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. She'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Taylor ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 1, the Jays 0. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Cole Sulser comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First offering, Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now in the box, Cavan Biggio. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder,
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
0-1.
And there's ball 1.
1-0.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the stretch. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson.
Yep,
As
that
he'll
ball
take
went
a
out.
look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know. Everybody pop step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
A capacity crowd. 48,876 on their feet in Baltimore. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. The Baltimore Orioles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. D.L. Hall claims the win out of the pen his first. Hyunjin Ryu struck out 10 in the losing effort. Cole Sulser closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7.